this year it's very difficult to really compete against the Nissans. So this morning when everyone was on what I might consider race setup, we were third quickest behind the two Nissans. And this afternoon, just before now, we ended up sixth quickest, but I know the Jaguars at least were on qualifying tires, which they won't be able to use in a minute. So, you know, we're right there. Yeah, they could change a lot in the next few minutes. I still feel, though, the Nissans, they have so much in hand over everybody else that they're likely to be first and second. We can honestly beat them because they have 2 seconds in hand over any of the other cars. So short of their failing, we can't outrun them. That was really good. Working with the Jaguar people was wonderful. The car was, you know, different than the Porsche. They'd really set it up for straight line speed. So, you know, it was an interesting car to drive.
Do you find much difference between the Jag and the Porsches?
Well, yeah, some, but in all fairness, because the car was set up different at Le Mans, mainly for no downforce and a lot of straight line speed, you can't really compare them, but it seems that it's physically easier to drive, but technically more difficult, so it's a difference.
What do you like, the short sprint races like this or the endurance racing?
Well, with the Porsche, I kind of prefer medium length races because it gives us a shot. We're fast enough to more or less stay in the hunt, but the car was built to be an endurance racer. So when they keep shortening these races, the car wasn't meant to do that, so it's very hard for us. What was the set first?
For MP radios for the price of 3 was a huge success.
They are used cars that are not rubbing tires, just very quiet, fine, quality line. These cars are pretty perfect. We got to change a little bit more now. Stretch it down a little bit as the lead cars are speeding up.
Just after the pit stop. How are you doing out there now?
Well, we seem to be going quite well. It's a close race between us and the Jaguars. The Nissans seem to have it their own way, which is what we expected. But, you know, we're pretty excited because the Nissan's truly in a class of its own. So as far as we're concerned, we're leading our class, even though we're all technically in the same class, so we're happy.
Is it getting pretty hot out there?
Not really. It wasn't bad at all. I elected not to use a cool suit because I knew I didn't have to drive the whole distance. We wanted to make sure James Weaver got some points. Otherwise, there's no other reason for him to get in the car.
Right.
And, you know, I honestly think I could have done the whole race without the cool suit. It was quite comfortable. No, John, you know, he could catch me up in traffic particularly, and I think on our own he could catch me up a little bit. And sometimes, though, I took advantage of the traffic, which held him back. So I think he was playing a waiting game, but what got him by me was I got held up real bad by the Wynn's car, which seems to be commonplace because that guy just blocks like crazy, acts as if he's the only one on the track. So when I get held up, all of a sudden Morton drove by us, and I got held up in a real fast part of track in the back, and Morton never had to lift, so he drove right around the two of us all at once.
Well, James is out there now, and the car's doing pretty good right now, is it?
Yeah, we're real happy. It's, you know, we've always had a tough time at this track, and if we can hold on for third, I'll be very happy.
Okay, well, thanks again.
You're welcome. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's been disappointing, but could have been worse.